Scarlett, do you know what zombies are?
Yeah, they're humans they're dead people, and their
What?
they're dead people. They walk weird and their bodies fall off.
Yeah. So why do their bodies fall apart?
Cause they're like dead people.
Yeah. What's happening is their bodies are decaying. Do you think that they're smart?
No.
No, they can't think about anything. You know what they do think about?
Think about eating your brain.
Yeah.
So-
Zombies can be scary, but they're totally fake and make-believe, and they don't have to be scary. They could be silly and funny because they walk weird, they fall apart, they walk slow. Exactly. And they don't think, they only... So we're going to read some poetry about zombies because in my classroom, we're having the hashtag...
Zombie fun.
Yeah, the hashtag zombie apocalypse room 207 is what it's called. So, okay.
Zombies are mean and want to eat your brain.
Yeah. Okay, I want to share with you a couple more poems. Now, these next two poems, we're actually going to compare them and look at similarities between the two poems and differences. So we're going to compare and contrast. Contrast means look at the differences. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Check these out. Here you have a zombie poem about a teacher. Okay, it says a funny school monster poem for kids. And over here, I don't see a title for it, but what does this poem look like?
Zombie.
Yeah, the words are actually typed in the shape of a zombie. Do you see that? So
How did they do that?
yeah, well, they actually whoever made this planned on doing the zombie thing, and they actually put these other marks in here to shape outside of the words the shape of a zombie. Do you know what kind of poem this is called?
A shape poem?
You might call it a shape poem, but another term for it is called a concrete poem.
I kind of knew the word because I kind of wrote a couple. Let me show you the packet that has it.
Okay, go get it. So you guys are going to read these two poems, and you're going to write down similarities and differences. You could use a Venn diagram where you have a circle and they overlap, right? Or you could use a top hat graphic organizer where you have on the top the two different poems looking at the differences, and on the bottom you have a space. The brim of the hat has the similarities of the two poems. I'm going to read these poems for you. I recommend that you read them a few times, looking at them carefully and compare and contrast. They have some similarities, and there's some pretty big differences as well. Okay, what kind of concrete poems or shape poems did you do in your class?
These are the ones.
Are those cat poems?
Yeah.
I love it.
The first one is about cats. They're both about cats.
Surprise, surprise.
Kittens, cute, cuddly, soft, furry, nice. Cats, hungry, sleepy, playful.
I love it. So those are all adjectives describing kittens, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then the second one has a bit more words about them. Kitten, cute, sweet, cuddly, soft, furry, cats, playful, hungry, sleepy. And I don't think I said kittens.
Mm-hmm. And look, she's got a little kitty on her shoulder. And here you can see her drawings with the words as the shapes around, forming the shape of the kittens. So, very nice concrete poems, honey. I want to read these. So here I have one concrete poem in the shape of a zombie, and another poem that is not a concrete poem that I want to read. Listen to the words, and let's see how the text between the two is similar, and we'll identify some of the differences. Ready? First, our teacher's not a zombie. He's not the living dead. Although he's looking ragged and his eyes are rather red. He shuffles to the classroom. He slowly drags his feet. He shambles to the whiteboard, looking broken down and beat. We listen to his plaintive moans. We see the way he strains. We hear him mumble mournfully about the students' brains. But we know not to worry. We never get upset. He's always like this when he hasn't had his coffee yet. So, in this poem, who's talking in this poem?
Like one of the kids?
Yeah. Is it one of the kids or several kids? More than one?
Several.
Yeah, look at this pronoun, our. That means that it's not just one person saying, like, my teacher, right? And what is this poem about? Who is it about?
The teacher.
Right?
And then, like, at the end, it seems like he acts like a zombie when he doesn't have coffee yet.
Very good. That's the whole point of the poem. He's
and
not...
I feel like I got it both ways.
He's actually not a zombie, is he? No, the teacher isn't a zombie. Does he act like a zombie, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he doesn't have his coffee yet.
Right, and there's cause and effect here, okay? The cause of him acting like a zombie is him not having his coffee. Okay, let's take a look at this concrete poem. Ready? So this right here is a... Take a look at this. This right here is a belt buckle, okay? So some of the picture of this poem, like, gets in the way of the words, but that's all right. I want you to listen to this poem, and I want you to be able to tell me who is telling this poem and what is this story about. Okay, are you ready? Follow along with me. Don't feel human, can't speak, can't think, the primitive beast takes over. I cannot fight the infection that attacks my sleep-deprived body. It's always the same. Monday morning apocalypse. So this right here, The Walking Dead, is the title of the poem. It's almost like it's where the heart of the zombie should be, right? I struggle to reach the cure, but the madness is taking over, compelling me to feed, insisting I consume another hour. So is this zombie eating brains?
No.
Consuming means to take in or eat. What is this person eating? Hours. That's different. The hunger for sleep is overpowering. So is this quote-unquote zombie hungry for brains?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not. What is he hungry for? It says, look, it says the hunger for what? Sleep. Okay, so this person is sleepy. That's what they really want. Okay, so the infection is being tired. Take a look at the text with me. Okay, overpowering. I'm just another victim of the dawn. What's the dawn?
Like, barely the morning.
Yeah, it's when the sun comes up, okay? The Walking Dead, a zombie expected to carry out another day of repetitious tasks with minimal breaks. Tasks would be work, okay? Things to do. And minimal breaks would be like very few times of like just taking it easy, right? Relaxing. So we are monsters of the mundane. Mundane means boring. And our number are many. I think this should be our instead of our. Are many. The only chance at survival is to reach the coffee pot. Oh, isn't that similar to the other poem?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, the only chance at survival is to reach the coffee pot. The antivirus of caffeine slows the infection and stimulates my former self. Former self meaning like before I turned into a zombie. Is this person an actual zombie?
Mm-mm.
No. What is he or she? What they
Human?
are. They're human, but they feel like a zombie because they're so tired. Yeah, very good. Excellent. I'm glad you got that. There is no more coffee. Uh-oh. All hope for me today is lost. You there, yes, you, tell the world what you've seen here. Tell them all that a fresh pot of morning Java is our only hope. What's morning Java?
I don't know, coffee?
Yeah, very good. It's coffee. So look at this. Who is telling this story?
The person who feels like he's a zombie.
Yeah, the person who's super tired and feels like a zombie. Is this person actually a zombie?
No.
No. Are they hungry for brains?
No.
No. What are they hungry for?
Coffee?
Yeah, they crave coffee. That's what they need. Are they infected with anything?
No.
Well, it says that they're infected with sleepiness, right? But they aren't really infected. They're just tired, right? And there is a cure, and the cure is coffee. Is there a cure for the teacher over here? Because the teacher is acting like a zombie too.
No.
Yeah, the cure is down here, having his coffee. See? So, these poems actually have a lot in common. Is this one about a teacher?
No.
It's not. It's just about a person who's tired. It's about a person who does boring, monotonous, mundane, everyday, repetitious things. The same thing over and over and over. So, come up with some similarities and some differences between these two poems.